Now, business and Miriam's here. Hi.
Hello. We're talking about music downloads, if we're talking about futuristic things, and how the download industry has got so popular now that EMI, the music company, has announced that its revenues have lifted by 150% thanks to music downloads. If you remember, a few weeks ago, the group Gnarls Barkley went to #1 purely based on sales of its downloaded music, not even based on the released CD singles. So it seems that this business is becoming bigger and bigger. And joining me now is Matt Phillips. He is from the BPI. They, of course, represent the music industry. Matt, it looks like the download business is becoming extremely big.
Well, that's absolutely right. I mean, we've experienced incredible progress in our bid to effectively adopt digital distribution. If you go back just 2 years ago, we had a 100% physical business with 100% piracy in digital. Since then, we've come on leaps and bounds. In 2004, we sold around 5.7 million legal downloads in the UK from virtually a standing start, and last year those sales went up to 26.4 million. So already we've had past number of chart milestones. We're now selling regularly more than 1 million downloads a week. So we've made incredible progress in the UK market, and we have the most advanced downloads business in the whole of Europe. So it's looking pretty positive, certainly in terms of our bid to adopt digital distribution.
Now, why do you think that downloading music is becoming so popular?
Well, I think there's a number of reasons. I think the way that the number of services that have now launched means that consumers have more options and more ways than ever before as to how they buy their music. It's very, very easy to do, it's very simple, and you've got an enormous amount of choice, literally from your computer desktop. You can download more than 2 million different tracks, and that kind of consumer choice is really what's required.
Now, do you think that we're ever going to see the end of the CD, say goodbye to CDs? I know that cassettes now are virtually defunct.
I think it's quite possible that we'll see over the forthcoming years a slow decline in physical formats as digital takes a larger and larger pie of what people are buying. I think it's going to be a long time until we see the end of the CD. It's important to remember that CDs still comprise an important part of the gift buying market, with 40% of our physical sales occurring in the final quarter of the year. And also we saw earlier this quarter with Mother's Day, so you know we've still seen impressive sales spikes for artists that are sort of easy listening artists that appeal as broken by the BBC only last week. So it's interesting to see that the patterns are changing, but I think physical will be with us for some time yet.
Okay, Matt, thank you very much indeed for that. So it seems that we may have a little bit of time to wait before we get rid of CDs. I always end up scratching mine, they're no good.
I tell you what, just to say that in a few minutes' time here on News 24, we're going to be talking to Jonathan Fowles about a new high-definition DVD and the battle for dominance of that particular market. So do stay with us for that.
Yeah, that's in just a couple of moments.